Oh, g'day mate. This is Ish's muffler. I thought I'd show you what I do and why I do it. These saws have their muffler at the back, so a bit like a Pillon or Ryobi. So the exhaust comes from the motor this side, hits the shell this side, bounces back, it comes out the exhaust. I'll show you what I do. There's no room on this side for a secondary opening. I don't really want to touch the original factory opening, so I'll show you what I do now. I get a small drill bit, it's brand new. I drill a small pole hole out there. Just straight. I work my way up. You can't hear me, you watch what's going on. That was 11/16. I got to a 1/4 inch. It's done thin steel. Bit bigger. I'm supporting the muffler with your hand. Now I don't know what this one is. I'd say it's about 6 mil, something like that. Bit bigger. So it's getting bigger. Last one. I'll take out the vise and show you why. Now, I'll pause you there so I can show you. There you go. So that hole is not what you call very big. I'd say maybe, I don't know what that one is, 6 or 7 mil, something like that. Now, if you look at the exhaust comes through here, hits this wall, the outside, bounces off that wall of sound waves, and hits the back wall and comes back out. The exhaust just there. So that's the way they work, and it does work really well. So I don't want to change it too much. So if you take too much out the front, it upsets the flow of the muffler. So what I do with these high revs, this is a extension for a 1/4 inch ratchet. Now at the moment that hole's cut in there straight, I want to deflect the sound waves. So when the saw goes bang, you got heat and sound waves. And sound waves seem to travel faster than heat, I've worked out. So I get this here, just bend it just a little bit, not much. So the sound waves will hit that and keep going and travel back, then catch the lip on the way back and it goes out. Now I've put a cover over that. I've gone out as far as I can without upsetting the user on the saw, so that will sit about there. So it'll hit, bounce and come back out. So that's the way it's set up, guys. I'm not making huge holes, but with these little saws, a little change can make a huge difference. I don't want to make the deflector too great. If it's too great, it will cause problems. Make the heat and sound travel together. I don't want the heat out first. So it's all about mucking around, but I have mucked around with this type of stuff before. So yeah, I'll braze this on and I'll show you, but I'm not painting this thing black probably, I'd say. So that's right, so it'll look like that. So nice and neat, and the sound waves come out, they bounce, the sound waves go bang, bang, and out with the heat. So I'll show you when I'm finished. Alright guys, I got the deflector in now. I had a bit more of a look at this muffler. If you look at the muffler, the highest point on the muffler is actually just there, part there, the crest. So now you can see in there the hole. That hole is, the front edge of it's facing just down, so it's been sculptured to catch the heat. So the heat will come through straight from the piston, come through and the heat will rise. Sound wave will travel forward, and sound wave goes faster than heat, I would imagine. But it goes forward, the heat will go straight out. Sound wave hits the back wall. As the piston comes further down, it spreads out and all the rest. But that's what I do with a high revving saws. Now on low revving saws, I'll do the same thing, but I'll actually force that lip. Instead of going down the way I did, like that way, I go the other way because it seems to do something with low revs and stuff like that. So it's a mixture of low revs, high revs, but you can be careful. But this is a saw that does 12.5 to 13,500 revs. So I find that these little guys force that hold this down just a little bit. Don't be stupid, like a degree and a half is all the difference. Now I looked at that. I think it was a 1/4 inch hole. It's not a very big hole, 8 mils. So yeah, and I keep this the deflector low because I want the air and the heat, the air, sound, everything to hit that, deflect up and go out the front. But it also has the back one to come out too. So it's a dual exit. But I've mucked around with mufflers so much. I know there's a lot more power to be gained from mufflers, but you can't go too wild. But just do diligent. I could always take this off and go a bigger hole if I want to. But it's not my saw, so I'm going to make it a nice work saw. Alright guys, as usual, thanks for watching.